I have some stuff I have to do. So before I go back into this appointment that I have, but I'm keep hearing people saying about how someone is biased. Someone's biased. You're biased. You're biased. This person's biased. This guy's biased. This guy's biased. You're biased. Everybody has some biasness towards them. Everybody. Everybody has some biasness towards them. Being biased towards somebody is not a bad thing at all, unless you make it bad. And the biggest thing, well, for me, the biases was you couldn't be a Floyd fan unless you hated Pacquiao, and you couldn't be a Pacquiao fan unless you hated Floyd. And everybody was talking about the biases from Floyd fans and the biasness from Pacquiao fans. You couldn't be a fan of both. You couldn't just be a fan of wanting the best fights. You had to be a fan of one or the other because of the biasness in this and the biasness of that. You know, the biasness. You're biased. And then it switched over, into Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Oh, you're only a fan of Wilder because you're biased, because you're American. Because they couldn't say you're a fan of Wilder because you're black, because both of those guys are black, right? So they couldn't say that. It was you're just biased. You're biased. You're biased towards Wilder because he's from America. It's called a world championship. You guys are just biased. They can go to UK and fight Joshua. You guys are just biased. America is not the only place in the world for boxing. They did that until Tyson Fury got into the picture. And then when Tyson Fury got into the picture, it was, then what they really wanted to say came out. Oh, you're just saying that because you're only saying it because Deontay Wilder's black. Well, that's what they wanted to say all along. Oh, you're just biased. You're biased towards Wilder because Wilder's black. That's what it is. You're just biased. That's all it is. You're only saying it because he's black. That's what they wanted to say all along. So that's all they've been wanting to say. They did the same thing with Devin Haney and Lomachenko. Oh, you're just biased. Everybody knows Lomachenko won that fight. Everybody knows. You're just biased. Do you guys realize that the referee was a top-ranked judge? The referee was a top-ranked ref. The judges were top-ranked judges. The event was a top-ranked event, and Lomachenko was the top-ranked fighter. Devin Haney was not. Everything was stacked against Devin. Everything. But yet, you guys still ran here with the narrative that Devin cheated. You're just biased. Lomachenko's own family told me to my face that the only reason why I'm saying Devin Haney won is because Devin's black. They told me that to my face. Lomachenko's family told me that to my face. So I can't just say Devin won because Devin actually won. No, I'm biased towards Devin because Devin is black, so I'm biased towards him. I can't just say, no, you won because you won. You won because you were the better fighter. You won because you landed more punches. You won because you outboxed Lomachenko for a majority of that fight. No, I can't say that. Me saying that says that I'm biased because I'm black and Devin's black. I'm biased. Devin and Ryan Garcia, the same exact thing. I'm biased. No, Ryan didn't cheat, although he failed 4 drug tests. That doesn't matter. I'm biased. I'm biased. Same thing when it comes to Tank Davis and anybody. If you're not saying Gervonta Tank Davis has the greatest braids in the world, his fingernails are painted to perfection, the purses he wears are the best purses. And anybody that wears a purse is just trying to be like Tank. If you don't say that Gervonta Tank Davis is the greatest fighter that ever walked this earth, if Gervonta Tank Davis isn't the hardest puncher in the history of boxing, if Gervonta Tank Davis isn't the greatest boxer of any fighter who's ever lived, if you don't say that, then now you're biased against Tank. Or you're just biased against Tank. Oh, you want Tank to fight somebody? Oh, you're just biased. You're just biased. You're a Haney fan. Before it used to be, oh, you're just biased towards Lomachenko. But now it's switched from Tank fighting from Tank fighting Loma to Tank fighting Haney. And if you say anything bad about Tank fighting anybody, then you're just biased because you're a Haney fan. No longer you're biased because you're a Loma fan. No longer that. No longer that. And a man that records himself saying I'm not biased is probably being biased. I'm biased. What are you talking about? Goodbye. Goodbye, Drew. Goodbye, Drew. Goodbye. Goodbye. A man who records himself saying he's not biased. Well, I never said I wasn't biased. Because everybody has biases. Everybody. Everybody in the world has biases. I never said I wasn't biased. Not one time. I didn't even get to that part. Your glazing got you booted, and I didn't even get to that part, Drew. Didn't even get there. Didn't even get there. I'm absolutely biased. BFTB is 100% biased towards anybody fighting the best. Anybody. I am unequivocally biased towards any fighter trying to fight the best. Any fighter. Any fighter. If you are trying to fight the best, I am unequivocally biased towards you. Do you see how easy that is for me to admit that? Exposed, BF. You're exposed, BF. You admitted you're biased. Yes, I am. I'm 100% biased towards any fighter trying to fight the best. I'm 100% biased towards any fighter trying to fight the best. Any fighter. Dude says Teofimo Lopez. Is Claggett the best? Is Claggett the best? Dangerous. Is Claggett the best? Is Claggett the best or is Subiel Matisse the best? I would have more respect for Teofimo Lopez trying to fight Regis Porgray than trying to fight Claggett. I would have more respect for him. Regis Porgray has 2 losses. He has 2 losses to Devin Haney and Josh Taylor. That's it. Claggett has like 7 losses. And you do not even know who he fought at all ever in his entire career. You don't know who he beat or who he lost to. But yet you're asking me about Tio. You're asking me about Tio. I would have more respect if Teofimo Lopez fought Reginald Porgray. That's what I have more respect with. Who do you think Ryan will fight? Ali. Ryan Garcia will be fighting Ryan Garcia will be fighting the New York State Athletic Commission. That's his fight. You tell me who wants to fight Tio. Tell you who wants to fight Tia. Subriel Matisse don't want to fight Tia. So the only person that Teofimo can fight was Claggett. That's the only person Tio could get. Nobody else. He couldn't get nobody else. Teofimo Lopez couldn't send Devin Haney a contract. Teofimo Lopez couldn't send Regis Porter a contract. Couldn't send Subriel Matisse. None of those guys. The only person, Teofimo Lopez couldn't send Gary Antoine Russell a contract. Teofimo Lopez couldn't rematch Sandor Baloney. He couldn't rematch none of those guys. He couldn't rematch Sandor Baloney. The best, the only person that wanted to fight Teofimo Lopez, the only one. He's so much the boogeyman that the only person he could get was Claggett. That's what's up, man. Yo, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. All right, that's what's up. Yeah. The only person that T-Ho could get. The only person. Nobody else wanted the great T-Ho. The only person that T-Ho could get was Claggett. Yo, I swear to God, bro, you dudes, man, y'all are a special group, man. Y'all are a special group. Y'all are special, man. What are you saying? Almost everyone who Tio fights runs. All right, cool. Then fight Gary Antoine Russell. Fight Gary Antoine Russell. All Sandor Baloney did was run around the ring. Yeah, all right. That's because you're a casual. That's why you say that. You're a casual. That's what casuals say. So if everybody he fights runs, then fight Gary Antoine Russell. Gary is a bum. Good, then fight him. Because if you're fighting Steve Claggett, a dude with like 7 fucking losses, if that's who you're fighting, Steve Claggett, cool. Gary Antoine Russell has like what? 13 fights, 13 knockouts. Steve Claggett has what? 30-something fights with like 7 losses. 30 fights, like 7 losses. And you're telling me that Gary Antoine is a bum? That's what's up. Dude's like, show your hairline. I understand you guys are homosexuals. I understand that. Oh, my bad. 17 fights with 17 knockouts. I understand you guys are homosexuals. I do. Trust me, I understand. No, I'm not going to sit here and show you my features. No, I'm not. Why do you want to see my features? I don't understand that. No, I'm not going to show you my features. I know you guys are homosexuals. I know. No, I'm not going to show you my features. No. If you want to see a male's features, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of damn homosexual pages that you could go to. Pretty sure there's a lot. I am not going to show you my male features. Sorry. Dang, bro, didn't need to get so protective. So protective of wanting to see my male features. protective of me showing my features. Bro, you guys are extremely raging, preposterously, flamboyantly homosexuals. Preposterously flamboyant homosexuals. Preposterous. JoJo Boy, another preposterously flamboyant homosexual. Yo, oh, yo, what the fuck is going on? What is going on, bro? What is going on? Yo, take your hat off. I'm trying to see something. Yo, hold on a second, homie. Yo, real talk. Take your pants off, Brody. I need to see something right quick. I'm trying to see something. Yo, do live streams with no shirt on, homie. I'm trying to see something. Just do live streams, bro. I need you to do some live streams with no shirt on, bro. I'm trying to see something. All right, bro. Listen, bro. Y'all enjoy the homosexual stuff that y'all want to enjoy, bro. Enjoy the homosexual stuff. I'll get back to what I was doing before I go into this appointment. Listen, y'all. Everybody has biases. Everybody. There is no one on planet Earth who does not have a bias. So for you guys to keep running around here telling me about you're biased and you're biased and you're biased and you're biased. Everybody on planet Earth has a bias. Everybody. You are biased towards your favorite fighter. Yes, everybody. If you are a Tank fan, you are biased towards Tank. If you're a Devin fan, you're biased towards Devin. If you're a Loma fan, you're biased towards Loma. If you're a Shakur fan or that weird dude that was just in here, that weird dude who was talking about Teofimo Lopez, you're biased towards Teofimo Lopez. All right, you're biased. Stop running around here telling me you're biased. You know, only reason why you're saying Tank can't beat Frank or Tank won't beat Frank is because you're biased. The only reason why you're saying that. Do you guys realize that that is not a viable excuse? It's not a viable option. Salute to my brother E. White. He said, let's get the likes up. Thumb up. Salute to my brother E. White. Always showing me love. I appreciate you, King. If people truly believe that Frank Martin is going to beat Tank Davis, that is not being biased. It's not bias. There's people that believe that Josh Taylor was going to beat Teofimo Lopez. It's not bias. It's not. It's not bias. Salute to everybody in the building. I see everybody in the building. What's up, Queen Rach? I see Queen Boxiana, J-Man. I see y'all in the building. Salute to all the kings and queens. Listen, it's not bias, man. It's not. It's not biased. It's an opinion. It's an opinion. It's your opinion, and you're entitled to your opinion. People truly believe that Frank Martin will beat Tank. How is it biased to say Frank Martin beats Tank? But it's not biased when you guys are running around here telling me that Tank is going to knock Frank Martin out. How's it biased? How is that biased, man? So you just believe Tank is going to knock Frank out? No problem. There's no problem whatsoever. That is not being biased if you think that Tank is going to knock Frank out. That is an opinion, and you're entitled to it. That is not being biased. Just like it's not being biased to say that I believe Frank Martin will beat Tank Davis. That is not being biased. It's my opinion that I'm entitled to. What is wrong with y'all? You guys really have some serious mental problems, man. Y'all really do. And you get in these weird situations where you don't have you can't say anything. You're like, damn, I really guess I don't have a comeback for this one. So my only comeback is to say, you're biased. The only reason why you're saying Frank Martin's going to beat Tank Davis because you're biased. Do you guys understand how stupid that sounds? Biased towards what? Towards what? Against what? For what? What? What are you guys talking about? Oh, the only reason why you think Wilder beats Joshua is because you're biased. So then, what you think is facts, and then what I think is bias? So you're just speaking facts. When you sit there and tell me, oh, Tank is going to knock he's going to knock Frank Martin out. That's just facts. Okay, well, if it's facts, then why are they fighting? Why are they fighting then if it's facts? Why are they fighting? Well, what is the reason that you're watching a fight that you already know the outcome? What is the reason? Shouldn't you guys be looking towards a fight that you don't know the outcome? Isn't that where all the excitement comes from? So you guys are you're literally telling me that you're going to pay for a fight that you already know the outcome. Okay, then why aren't you motherfuckers buying reruns of Happy Days? You've already seen it. Go buy reruns of Laverne and Shirley. Go buy reruns of motherfucking Sanford and Son. You've already seen it. Go buy the reruns. You've seen it already. You know exactly what happens in Good Times. You know that. So why aren't you guys spending all your money buying the reruns of Good Times? Why aren't you buying the reruns of Sanford and Son? You know the outcome already. You know exactly what's going to happen. Why aren't you guys so hyped and, oh man, I can't wait to watch the reruns of Sanford and Son? Man, Laverne and Shirley, Three's Company is about to get it popping. Three's Company about to get it popping. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to buy Three's Company. 90210, I can't wait to buy the reruns. And you're biased. You're biased if you don't buy the reruns of 90210. You're biased. I've seen it already. Good for her. Sanford and Son. Good Times. Good Times. How dare you? You're so biased if you don't buy the reruns of Good Times. But I seen them already. Why would I buy the reruns? I seen them already. Know exactly what happens right here. Know exactly about Sanford and Son. I know what Grady gonna do. Why would I buy the reruns? I'm gonna buy the reruns for it. I'll just watch it on YouTube. But you guys are running around here telling me that I'm biased. You're so biased. If you don't buy all Tank's fights, although he's fighting nobody you asked him to fight, if you don't buy, you're biased. If you say Tank is going to knock out this next bum he's fighting, you're biased. Oh man, you're biased. You're so biased against Tank. You guys don't even know what the word means. You don't even know what the word means. You don't know what the word means. You guys run around just saying it. You use it so incorrectly. It's insane. You just say it. You don't even know what you're saying. Oh, you're just biased. The only reason why you guys are going at Tank is because you're biased. The only reason why you guys say anything about Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, or anybody, Joe Parker, you guys are biased. Explain. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're using the word super incorrectly. Because if somebody who didn't know anything about anything read your terminology when you said it and listened to the video of anybody saying anything, then are you saying that we're biased? We're talking about, we're in favor of Tank, in favor of AJ, in favor of Fury, in favor of anybody? If I'm saying I believe Frank Martin is going to beat Tank because Frank Martin is because Tank is focused on the wrong stuff. Tank is not focused on Frank. He's doing everything for Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. He's not focused on Tank. He's acting like he fought Ryan Garcia in a three-way fight with Devin Haney. He is not focused on the task at hand. Frank Martin is only focused on Tank. Frank Martin can punch. He can box. He's not scared of this man. He's been in the ring with this man. There's nothing to fear here. He knows he can get clipped, and he also knows that Tank can get it too. He knows these things. These are all things that are in favor of Frank Martin. All these things. These are all things that favor Frank. These are all things that Frank Martin is like, bro, I'm not worried about no damn Devin. I don't give a damn what's going on. I don't care about no Ryan Garcia. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I'm focusing on Gervonta Tank Davis. That's my focus. I don't care about Devin. I don't care about Ryan. I don't care about his drug test. I don't care about his hair follicle test. I don't care about Turkey Al-Sheikh. I don't care about none of these guys. I care about Gervonta Tank Davis. My focus is on Tank Davis. I want to beat Tank Davis. I'm taking Tank's spot. That is Frank Martin's only conversation. His focus is where it needs to be. They don't even, bro, when people interview Frank Martin, bro, they barely even ask this man about anybody else. They barely ask him his takes on what's going on with Ryan and Devin, what's going on with the drug test, what about Turkey Al-Sheikh, are you planning on fighting? No, they don't ask him none of these things. This man's mind is strictly focused on one fight. They don't ask him any of this. They ask this man about Tank Davis. And he addresses questions about Tank Davis. They ask Tank about everything else. Gervonta Tank Davis speaks on, willingly, without even being asked. He speaks more about everybody else than he does Frank Martin. I have been saying this to you guys now for a solid 3 weeks to a month. Ever since this fight has been announced, I've been saying this. Gervonta Tank Davis speaks about everything else. He talks about everything else, and you don't even got to ask him. He literally volunteers this information. Look at his Twitter. Man says, "Oh well, I mean, listen, bro, I just got up. I'm in the gym. I don't got nothing else to talk about. I'm worried." What do you mean you don't got nothing else to talk about? You're fighting Frank Martin. You should be tweeting about Frank. You should be posting about Frank. You should be talking about Frank. You're not fighting Devin. You're not fighting Ryan Garcia. You're not fighting Shakur Stevenson. You're not fighting Lomachenko. You are fighting Frank Martin, and you are focused about everybody else. And this is why I'm telling you Frank is going to beat him. But when I say that, all of a sudden, oh, you're biased. You're so biased. You're just biased against him. No, I told you what I believe. I do not know. I believe that Frank is going to beat this man. And then I told you why. You guys will run around here and you'll tell me, oh man, you're biased. And I'll ask you, how am I biased? How am I biased? And then you'll say, because you're picking Frank Martin to beat Tank Davis. What the fuck, bro? So because I'm picking Frank to beat Tank, that makes me biased? Because I'm picking Frank to beat Tank? I'm telling you why I'm picking Frank. I'm telling you why. I'm not just sitting here saying it and just, I, I would be biased if I said to you, the only reason why that I'm picking Frank Martin to beat Tank is because I'm a Devin fan. But I'm a Frank Martin fan. I'm a Frank Martin fan, bro. Frank is going to sleep, brother. Cool, cool. You're entitled to your opinion. That's an opinion. It's not a fact. Eric Colbert says, wow, Baltimore all day long. Cool. I'm not knocking you guys. I'm not knocking nobody. You're giving me your opinion, MSY4. Your opinion is that Frank is going to sleep. No problem. No problem. No problem. You're entitled to that opinion. Is that biased? Why are you saying that? MSY4, why are you saying Frank is going to sleep? What's your reasoning behind that? What's your reasoning? Now, if you can't explain it, then I can start saying you're biased. See, because I am explaining to you why I believe, I do not know, I believe that Frank is going to beat that man. I'm explaining to you why. I've explained it multiple times. The exact same thing multiple times. Chill. Chill what? What do you mean chill? Chill what? Jupiter on pause. What do you mean? Chill what? So I can't have an opinion? My opinion of Frank beating Tank, I gotta chill on that? Chill, Frank, chill. What are you talking about? I'm listening. Explain. I'm listening. What are you talking about? Now you guys can't answer me. And now you can't explain why it's chill, why, you know, Frank going to sleep. You guys can't explain it. Let me guess, because Tank got power. So that's just... that's it? That's it? Because Tank got power. So BF Tank got power. So Frank's going to sleep. So what? So you're biased towards Tank's power. You're biased towards Tank's power. Because he got power, you're biased towards that. Or because you're from Baltimore, so you're biased towards Tank because he's from Baltimore. Gervonta clever. He chose him for a reason. He whooped his ass and he gets huge credit for whipping the southpaw. So he picked him because he's a southpaw. Is that what you're saying, brother? So Tank picked him because he's a southpaw? Lomachenko's a southpaw. Why didn't he pick Lomachenko? He gets huge credit for whipping the southpaw. Vasil Lomachenko is a southpaw. So you're telling me he's going to get more credit for beating Frank Martin than Lomachenko? Is that what you're saying to me? See, these are these things where you guys start saying bias this and bias this and bias this and bias that, where you put your foot in your mouth. You put your foot in your mouth. Because the only thing you can say to me is, oh, well, Lomachenko's a top-ranked fighter, BF. He's a top-ranked fighter, and that's the reason why he's a top-ranked fighter, and he can't because he's a top-ranked fighter. Reginald Allen. Fuck out of here. Tank all day, Baltimore. Fuck out of here. You came to me. Fuck you talking about? You came here. I don't know you, Reginald. You came to me. What do you mean, fuck out of here? You get the fuck out of here. You came to my page. I'm not on your page, nigga. What are you talking about? Tank all day, Baltimore. So you're biased towards Baltimore. You're biased towards Baltimore, Reginald. Haney got his ass beat by Ryan. Cool. Is that supposed to bug me? Is that supposed to bug me? Well, what am I supposed to be like? Oh, no, God. No, you don't say that. No. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. But what in my title says anything about Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia? But you just ran in here, had to say that real quick, right? Because you're biased against Devin, which is why you said that. You're biased against him, which is why you said that and didn't bring up the fact that Ryan Garcia cheated, came in overweight, and failed 4 drug tests. That's why, because you're biased against them. Protein Lifestyle says, salty as fuck about literally everything. Who's salty? What are you talking about? What am I saying that's salty? I'm super confused here. Salty as fuck about literally everything. What are you talking about? What? All I said is everybody has biases. Everybody. And you guys don't even use the words correctly. You just say you're biased. When I say I believe that Frank will beat Tank, you say I'm biased. How am I biased? I explained to you why I believe that. Multiple times. I've explained this multiple times. Gervonta Tank Davis can fight. So can Frank Martin. They both can fight. They both can fight. Frank Martin is focused strictly and specifically on Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is focused on everybody else. That is why I believe he will lose. Frank will get tired from the body shots and get caught with an uppercut. I predict Ryan Garcia's fight with Tank as well, and I was spot on. Congratulations that you predicted that Tank would knock out Ryan Garcia. Congratulations. Well, J-Rock, how about you predict the lottery number so that way you can win the lottery and you don't have to worry about having that thumbnail, that icon. You can then hire somebody to create you a page, right? They can do all your memes and everything because you'll be rich because you predicted the lottery since your predictions are all correct, right? And then you can speak about all your predictions on your page and make millions of dollars. One fights better than the other with way more experience. One fights better than the other? That's your opinion. Your opinion is that one fights better than the other. My opinion is that I've seen Frank Martin box more than I've seen Tank Davis box. I've seen Frank box more. I've only seen Tank box in one fight. And that was Pitbull Cruz. That's the only fight I've seen. Haney lost at least 2 times before he cheated him. Sure, dude. Sure. He lost at least 2 times. Sure. I won the lottery before. It was 20K. Well, you played the wrong lottery. If your predictions are all right and you're spot on with everything, then why are you playing a lottery that only gives you $20,000? Why? Where are you parked at? At your mother's house. Park right at your mother's house. Silvio, I'm parked at your mother's house. That's where I'm parked at. Just go outside. What's wrong with y'all, bro? What is wrong with you? Why do you care? I'm talking about boxing. Why do you care about where the hell I'm parked at? Why do you care? I'll tell you guys why. Because these guys care more about me than they do boxing. They care more about me. All right? They care more about me. than they do anything. They care more about me. When I go live, they want to talk about me. They want to talk to me personally. They do not care about whatever I'm talking about. Whatever I'm talking about is irrelevant to them. They want to talk to me, about me, because they are a fan of me, not boxing. They're a fan of BFTB. BFTB, not boxing, me. Now, I'm about to say this one last thing, and then I'm going to wrap this up so I can go to my appointment. Listen, y'all. Everybody has biases. Everybody. There's nothing wrong with being biased at all. Nothing. There is everything wrong with lying. Everything. Who the fuck is BFTB? That's what's up. All right, that's what's up. There's everything wrong with using your bias and lying. Everything. If I'm using my bias towards Devin to lie on someone else, that is a problem. That is not cool. All right? It's not cool to use my bias to lie on someone. That is not cool. Yeah, I'm not going to lie on Gervonta Tank Davis because I'm biased towards Devin. I'm not going to lie on Teofimo Lopez because I'm biased towards Devin. I'm not going to lie on Subriel, Gary Antoine, Regis Poirier, or anybody else because I'm biased towards Devin. And you shouldn't. Nobody should. Just because you're biased towards Tank, you should be lying on Devin, and that's what you guys do. That's what y'all do. You're biased towards Tank, so you lie on everybody else. You're biased towards Tank, so that, oh no, Devin really never wanted to fight. Where are you getting this from? You're biased towards Tank, oh, Shakur really don't want to fight. Where are you getting that from? You're biased towards Tank, so Gary Russell really didn't want to fight. He never wanted to fight. Where are you getting this from? Where are you getting this from? Where are y'all getting this from? If you say, listen, bro, Tevin Farmer really didn't want to fight Tank Davis because Tank sent Tevin a $2 million offer to fight him. We can debate that because Tevin Farmer counted with a $5 million offer to Tank. We can debate that. But you have more validity by saying that Tevin Farmer didn't want to fight because Tank sent him an offer. Right? We can, that's cool. We can debate that. We can definitely debate that. What we can't debate is Gary Russell because he never sent him an offer. We can't debate Shakur, Tio, Devin, none of those guys because he never sent them an offer. You can't say they didn't really want to fight if you never tried to make the fight. You can't say Loma don't want to fight him when you never tried to make the fight. Now your biases are equaling lies, and that's where you guys fail, and you'll fail every time because you're lying. I'm giving you a preface to what my live is going to be today. I'll see y'all at 5:30 or 5 actually. BFTB, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, and I'm out.